When I'm excited or I think something's funny?
I think that's the same thing, isn't it? She will be like, "Oh my God! Oh my God!"
What up, Drake crew? Hope y'all are doing good. It's your favorite couple, Ashley Raye.
And I'm Jay.
And
Zoe.
Zoe.
Told her to put her down, but she ain't listening to me. She's like,
love Zoe.
like, Zoe wants to be in a video. Zoe don't want to be in a video.
She really doesn't.
Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. We are actually doing round 4.
Yes.
4 of the end game. So you guys already know the routine. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. But before, go ahead and hit that like, comment below, and hit that subscribe button if you want to put a smile on our face. We really appreciate every single one of you guys who hit that subscribe button. All right?
Yes. When you comment down below, make sure you let us know if you have played the end game yet.
Yeah, because if you have, I'm gonna need to know so we can hit them up so we can start getting paid.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know we out here. We've been doing this game for some months now. So, y'all want us on your show? Like, what's up?
Yeah. All right. So let's get into it and go ahead and deal them out.
I think.
Whatever you gotta do.
This is funny. Do your best impression of me when I'm really excited.
Were you really excited? Yeah. So, Ashley is the loud one, and I'm like the real quiet one. So, she has like the loudest laugh ever. So we could be sitting at the bar. And
not louder than Momo.
No, yeah, well, yeah. No, you're loud. Your laugh is pretty loud. So you'll just be like,
when I'm excited or I think something's funny.
I think that's the same thing, isn't it? She will be like, "Oh my God! Oh my God!"
That's not what I do.
That's not what you do.
Is it?
Yes, it's what you do.
Okay. Don't do that. Oh my God!
That's what you do.
And then I'll be clapping too.
You do. You don't clap like that, but you'll be like, "Oh my God!" So my turn. Mine's not gonna be as exciting. What's something we still haven't figured out and why?
We still haven't figured out. I just think we're still trying to figure out how to build our own businesses together.
And how to work together with it.
Yeah. Why am I the best commitment you've ever made? I like this question.
That's easy. You got nice legs. No, I'm just kidding. Because like you push me to do better even when I don't want to. You call me out on my flaws. I shouldn't say flaws, but you call me out on my insecurities that I know for a fact that I need to work on. You make me a better person, like all around. Like you don't like try to sugarcoat things when it comes to me and things that I'm not doing or like thereof. And you, yeah, I mean, you just got my back 100%. Like I appreciate that.
Love you, babe.
You always do that every time I do that. Every time I try to tell her off it, she's like, "Oh, I love you, babe."
I'm a words of affirmation person, so I'm like, tell me more.
Love you, babe. As you can see in this scene, we have Zoe. She's back. She
needs love.
She needs love. She loves attention. All right. So just sit here and chill out, okay? What's one thing you've forgotten about me?
Okay, so one thing that I have forgotten about you, or that I often forget, is that you didn't grow up with a father in your household.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether that's like good or bad, but you, like if someone doesn't grow up with a father, like sometimes it affects them so much that you see it show up over and over again. And I don't see it show up with you.
Yeah.
And then the other part of that is you, like, it's not a topic, you know, like in our relationship very often. So I forget about that sometimes. That's the first thing that came to mind.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
Yeah. What is beautiful about our connection?
There's a couple of things. I mean, for one, how we touched on before is how we finish each other's sentences, because I think we have a unique bond. And I also think like we are like truly best friends. Like not only are we husband and wife and life partners, but we're truly best friends. Like I can literally, I mean, we just went out and hung out at the bar 2-3 times this past weekend, just the two of us. And like that's something that we can do, you know, all day, every day. We just go hang out and have fun. So that's one thing that I think.
Yeah, no, and I just want to add, like, one thing that I think is super dope is I feel like if people didn't know us, they'd be like, oh, are they on like a first date? Or they probably just started dating, because y'all, we are literally like, we'll be rolling like in tears together, just like chopping it up.
Yeah.
And sometimes like, even though we've been together for almost 8 years, it feels like when we go out like a first date or like, don't you think so?
It's just good company. What do you think our current challenge is trying to teach us?
I think our current challenge is just trying to teach us how powerful we are together. You know, because I think we don't really have many challenges, but I think the one that we do have is something that we have together, not between us, not like I have a challenge with you and our relationship is challenging. I just think like it kind of goes back to what we were talking about before. Like we have things that we're working on together, and the challenge within that is a message like, keep going, y'all got this. Like you guys have some big stuff coming up ahead.
Yeah, because it's a huge hump. Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, are we ever gonna get over it?
Yeah. What has grown in our relationship over time?
I have to say our communication was one. Our communication was really bad.
I don't think it was terrible.
I think it was pretty bad.
Damn.
Pretty bad. Because you were communicating to me how you wanted to be loved, and I was communicating to you how I wanted to be loved, instead of communicating through your love language and you communicating through mine.
Yeah.
So, and then on top of that, like we're both really stubborn, hard-headed people. So when we would get into like disagreements, it was like I'm pushing my point across, and I'm not trying to listen to what you gotta say.
Yeah.
You just gotta listen to what I gotta say. And we both were on that. Like when I'm talking, I'm pretty sure she's not even listening to me, she's just waiting. So it's when it's like, okay, is you done yet? So I can get out what I gotta say, because I know for sure that's what I was thinking.
I'm also really bad about like interrupting people, because sometimes I'm thinking
just like
quicker
now.
than I'm listening.
Just like now?
No.
I wasn't done.
You took a pause. No, but you said you didn't realize how long your pauses are, so I waited for you to pause. And then
I wasn't done though.
But how am I supposed to know if you took a pause?
There we go. There we go. How has my style changed by being with you?
Because when we first started talking.
Don't even do that.
Jason had on, this is back in like 2013. Jason had on some, was it some Timbs with some super baggy jeans, light wash, with this cream colored throwback sweater. And I was like, oh, I got to get him some.
No, it was a turtleneck.
Oh shit! was a turtleneck sweater. Y'all, it was a turtleneck sweater. Cream. With some light colored jeans, mind you. And I'm like, if you gonna wear a cream turtleneck sweater, it gotta be with some dark wash jeans. You know what I mean? With the oversized Timbs. I was like, I don't know. So for Christmas that year, I bought him a lot of clothes, right?
I still bagged her though.
He did.
Still got it.
He did, but I was like, we gonna have to work on this.
That was only my one bad outfit. That was only my one bad outfit. Whatever.
Yeah, it was your only one.
Was that your last one? No. Go ahead. Change the subject. We ain't about to clown me.
We'll talk later.
No, we ain't.
What do you feel you've sacrificed most
Ooh.
by being in this relationship?
Ooh. I would have came to Arizona a long time ago.
I thought you were about to say some hoes.
Nah. I would have came to Arizona a long time ago. She was the main reason why I stayed in Indy. So my whole plan was the job that I had in Indy was to stay there for a year, then transfer back here to Arizona. But then I literally met her in July, and my year at my job was in August. So I would have been eligible to transfer. So I stayed in Indy for you.
I told you not to though. We were talking, this is probably in August of that year. So we had only been like hanging out for like a month. And Jason was like, yeah, I was gonna go back to Arizona, but I met you. And I got scared. I was like, well, don't let me stop you, because I was thinking this wasn't going anywhere.
It was one of those, don't go. It was one of those, go ahead and go, but don't go.
No, babe, I was not trying to be in a relationship with you. I literally wasn't. I told my girls, I was like, y'all, he said something about going to Arizona, but staying here because of me. And I'm like, we just started talking. Like, I ain't trying to be with you.
I remember you went to Vegas and I asked you to pick me up a certain application from Vegas. And you was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And I was like, why not? You didn't say because you didn't want me to leave, but you was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
We literally had been talking for like a month. He really, yeah, but for real, babe.
I mean, what I gotta lie for?
But no, like, I didn't pick you up an app. I'm trying to go to Vegas to have fun. Don't try to act like you was really into me, and a month after he met me, he was like, I ain't about to move, so I just met this girl. Like, you was all on me. You was all on me. Babe, it's cool. I mean, he was sprung. Like, it's cool.
Oh, we ain't
sprung after a month.
It's
all good.
We ain't gonna go there.
It's okay.
We ain't gonna go.
Sprung after a month.
We ain't gonna go there.
You bring up the same. You bring up the same story every.
That's a whole.
He brings up the same story.
Different conversation
every time.
No.
And we talking about.
There's a couple of things that you done that I was like, oh yeah, I got it.
What's the second one? Because I know what the first one is.
What the one where you was crying? That's the first one.
Yeah, I know what that is.
And then the one where you was like, you said I love you first, and then try to play it off. It's like, oh no, I thought I was talking to my mom and dad when I got off the phone. Like,
no, babe, I would have told you by now if I really meant to say that. You guys know how, like, when you're talking on the phone, I talk to my parents all the time, and it's like, I'd be like, all right, love you, bye. And I was like, all right, love you, bye. But I was like, oh shoot, I'm on the phone with Jason. That's what it was.
Okay.
Because it wasn't, I didn't feel that at that time. He swear up and down. I'm afraid of God to talk to you unless you know the truth. Because me and God know the truth. I did not feel like I loved you at that time.
What's our greatest creation thus far?
Our greatest creation? Oh man. I just feel like our energy. Like, I feel like we exude like positive vibes.
Yeah.
And spread them to everybody else. At least we try to.
But we're trying to look and find our bonus round questions. A couple of them we've already done before. Fill in the blank. And this is something we both got to answer. Okay? Fill in the blank. The purpose of life is to blank.
That's good. The purpose of life, I think, is to take all of the lessons that you've learned and spread them to as many people as possible. Just like, I think you're supposed to, I just think we're on this earth to help other people, for one thing, and to experience as much as we can while we're here.
That was actually mine. It's to...
Like, as many adventures. This world is like so big. And we're such a small piece of it, but there's so much for us to like see and explore and experience. And I think that's part of what we're supposed to do in life too. Yeah,
that's actually exactly what I was going to say. I think the purpose of life for us to do is to connect with people that has a different life than you. So you can have like different perspectives and experience different things, have different point of views, and not be in such a bubble in your own little area, your own little town, city, whatever the case may be. I feel like we are meant to travel, explore, and see new things, different things, experience different things, interact with different people on a daily basis. Myself, I have friends of different ethnicities all over, different religions of all over, and I have to say it's probably like one of the best things to have is to talk to somebody who is totally opposite of you, or they just live a completely different life than you do. So I have rich friends, I have poor friends, I have friends who are completely different, like I said, different religions or whatnot, but that's what I think.
And one of the cool things, like with my job, actually, I get to talk to people from different countries every day, because my team, part of my team is in like, Latin America or Philippines,
Australia.
Yeah, so that's really dope too. But yeah, that was a good last question, bonus question.
All right, guys, so that is it for round 4 of the And Game. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, we will be doing this once a month.
Yes. And Zoe was so happy to make a little appearance today. Weren't you, Poopy?
She just has to be held.
She does.
Has to be held. All right,
I think
guys.
we created a monster with her. Spoiled monster.
All right, guys. Until next time, see you guys later.
We out this thing.